Yeah, you mean some racial stuff following the half-breed? Are we talking Pathfinder or D&D? Because that looked like by the book. That sounds more like Pathfinder
were
here.
assembled with their
Or maybe I
Training
misunderstand.
began in earnest, and the plan to defeat
But yeah, like,
Hyrule's enemies
if you keep
began
things
to
balanced and
coalesce.
you just reflavor something that already exists and you do
Zelda
not make it more
continued her
broken
work,
because like you had some
calibrating
stuff, unless like it's balanced in between every player, that's another thing. Not a problem if everything is OP, as long as everything is OP. It becomes a problem when like one of your player feels like they
His Majesty did not
are
offer
doing
even a single
nothing
word of praise.
because another character do what they do better than them, but they do not have the right class for it, you know? In D&D, there was a rule for half-breed
Your
creation.
Highness,
It wasn't that free on creation, but the background was nice. Okay.
Please inform Mifa and Daruk that we depart tomorrow morning.
then you
As long
plan
as
to go
everybody's
with divine
balanced.
beasts?
Like-
Understood.
You can have an epic fantasy D&D game. As much as like some people like to play low magic setting, and some people like to play high magic setting.
Father
I
thinks that
personally go in like the
he thinks that the
low
reason my
mid
ability hasn't
magic
awakened
setting
is
so
because I
that
haven't worked hard
my
enough.
player don't feel overwhelmed by what happens. Also, we got to remember that like most of the time when I start new
Imagine
games,
that when visit
I
the
have
divine
players that never play
beasts,
D&D.
he'll say as
So
much.
I'm trying to ease them
Huh?
in D&D, and like if I put
Blink,
too high of a magic, that's gonna like make some people run away because they will not understand what's happening. I like him. He got like that not Rob vibe, Wally vibe. Got that Wally vibe.
The adjustments to the divine beasts are not yet complete.
Oh, they
We
were not
must
ready?
fine-tune them for the individual pilots to ensure that they will be as effective as possible. So many of their
They look quite ready when we use them.
Daruk, I have a request. Might I join you for training next time? I would like to be fully prepared. Learning new ways to fight foes might do me some
I
good.
have a strong feeling that the fact that we packed all those pieces together will make it backfire.
Thing is,
Faras, you're supposed to be in class at the moment.
to see all the darkness.
They will allow some
Nowhere
basic
to be
change on speed
found.
movement, like 3 options.
Uh,
Same for
yes.
dark vision and language, nothing but... Okay,
Although,
so
hey,
like,
if you see anybody that
it did fit in like Tasha's, that's what I understand. Like the Tasha's way of building thing. Honestly,
Do they want
that means it would be balanced.
Your
Up to what they
I
decided
bring news
was
that
balanced.
regards your impending death.
Oh, cool. So no training for Mifa. My god, Mifa looks like a shrimp on the side of that big boy. Doing absolutely wonderful. Here's your point, Faras, by the way. We're at 16, my friend. Yeah. How do I like the game yet? We are already like four beast quests done. It's easy. It's not forcibly a bad thing, by the way. Like, we didn't put the thing at a harder level, so it's partly our fault. 2, 3. It doesn't do what I think it would. Okay, we got 1 mark. That's 2 and slash. I start to get that, like, no matter if the action is already done, the control, like, toop, 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 count already. That's perfect. That's even better than I want. Where do I have to aim first? Is at the moment we... I don't have Link with me? Link is just living its best life? Is that what I understand? Map is confusing. Yes! Okay. Oh. Okay. Every door is still kind of closed, though. Even if I wanted, I could not put more pressure. Oh, no! Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. That's good.
Steel yourself.
When choosing spells and stuff.
I am ready.
With Mind Eye and stuff, the thing really gave the Beholder vibe was the class as... was okay. The same way that, like, what I was defining earlier as, like, the Warlock I was speaking earlier is very much about the flavor and the vibe more than the OP-ness of it. And, yeah, you can... We made a Jesus build, okay? On stream here, in the past, we made a build where if someone wanted to play Jesus as a sorcerer, they could. So we made a Jesus build, and I truly believe a lot of the flavor of a character comes from how you decide to just, like, make the spells or spell-like ability happen. As long as, like, you say it happens like this, but it's still mechanically the same thing. I don't know much DM that will be against this. We made a build for Tiny Tina, by example. And, like, what does it change if I throw a fireball or if I throw a doll that is shaped like a rabbit that you explode? Unless your DM really, really wants to assert control and dominance when he's DMing, okay? He's gonna be fine with that. And if you get that kind of DM, I would be just like, okay, did you search elsewhere to see if you can find anyone nice that could DM?
Steel yourself. I am ready.
You believed on the Yeezus build? It was, honestly, we forgot one thing on it that someone pinpointed that would be easy to, like, slide in. I forgot to give him a spell to exorcise people, exorcise demon. If you just had this onto him, that would be like a perfect Jesus build. That's what I have to say about this. My mom would not be happy about me making a Jesus build, but I didn't ask her, so it's fine. Here. Okay, now we just need to load up. On small fries. I would also like for him to just come to this zone that we need to actually get, isn't it? Okay, there. Use the targeting. But you would not be comfortable with that build, but hey, you do. It's basically... How can I explain that? It's basically like an Ealing sorcerer and you play as a full pacifist. But the build I do are not like all things that I want or gotta play. They are more like... I give them to the world, and if the world want to use them, they do. We made one about Shino Aburame. We made one to make Hulk Hogan, you know, the WWE superstar. So things like that. It's... I'm not always going into the slightly wrong thing, okay? We made one of Sun Wukong,
I am ready.
up to what I remember. And I am in the building for one for Link in most Zelda games. When I say most, I will probably have to make two. One if you want to play him and that he will be able to just like make all the powers, item and stuff do by himself. But that one will not feel much like Link. That's the only bad part of it. Like it will feel like Link, as in you'll be able to do all the power but yourself. You're not forced to use... No, it is fine. I do not hold you to an obligation to use Jesus as a character. Also, I'll be honest, since I planned the build to be a fully pacifist build, you know the kind of character that totally refused to fight? That would probably be quite boring to play for most people. So I don't even recommend playing it to someone. It's... You're gonna bring something to your team, but many people might be like unappealed by the idea of having a friend that during fights just actively do not participate, you know? You try to convince your friends for tonight's gala, but nobody wanted to come, so I'm pretty much going alone. Aww. What is that gala, by the way? Like, what are you partying about? What's the big hype?
I am ready.
Artificer Impa? Or Hyrule Ninja?
It's time.
that makes all of Link stuff kind of build. Or another Sword Master Link. I will go for 2 build for Link for sure. Like, one when you are by yourself able to do all the thing that Link could do. But sadly, that makes Link have a high charisma. And if there is one thing that I do not think Link has at a high point in a normal, like, Zelda game, it's clearly its charisma. Like, Link barely say a thing and just say yes to everyone. He's a carpet. Okay? Can I walk on you? Yes. Do it. You know, it's... He's not the most, like... Yeah, exactly. That's Link for you. So, there's going to be one where Link will be able to do what Link does. And that includes, like, very high-level magic by playing music. But I will probably make a second one where we're just going to focus on the, like, sword and board kind of build. A shield, a sword, and a guy that is just effective at fighting with them. So that's about how I feel Link, sadly, most of the time. And then you get, like, magic item to compensate his weaknesses. The problem, he will not have the power to control weather. Nor to stop anything bad from happening around him. Like, he will not be able to teleport. A warlock version of the Fierce Deity. I haven't seen what the Fierce Deity do. But I think, like, the power of the Fierce Deity is basically to be able to, like, throw waves of light as they attack. Is that it? And if it's this, I might be more inclined to make a... What's it called? You know, the kind of Gish... Yeah, okay, do Sword Beam. I will have to watch a video to know, like, how it looks like. But I might see him more as a... Can I shoot the cannon? Probably not, eh? I might see him more as a... What are the name of those things? Not Blood Hunter. Sword Dancer? A Warlock for Majora Mask. Yeah. Majora Mask could probably, like, be flavored as a Warlock to some point. But kind of a high-level one if we consider, like, what the boss fight do. But that would probably be possible to fit it as a Warlock quite easily. Yeah. It's a thing about Warlock, for those who didn't know, and Sorcerer, and Bard. If you are inventive, you can do a lot of things with them. I love those three for that reason. And as you can see, Warlock, Bard, Sorcerer, all high charisma characters. You can also do a lot with, what's his name? With the Cleric. I feel like playing Cleric is cheating in D&D 5.
I am ready.
As much as, like, the other one I list are pretty OP.
It's time to soar.
Ah. You could make a full team of Cleric. And just, like, have something better than a team that would be balanced in classes. This is how stupid OP Clerics are. Okay, I don't know what I targeted, but, like, let's go for the next thing. Okay, back. Hey, man. 2 weeks to go. Paris, you got 2 weeks to go. Oh, you mean before Tears of the Kingdom. You got 6 weeks to go. Sorry. That's true. Good luck. 4 Circle of Healing. Oh, I wouldn't say 4 Circle of Healing Cleric. I know how that would just be unkillable. But what I mean that, like, they would be able to cover more than every other, than a balanced group is like, take a Life Cleric as your main support healer. Take a Shadow Cleric, I think, as your Thief replacement. Take a War or Storm Cleric as your tank. And a Forge Cleric as your tank slash item maker. And you end up with a team of 4 cleric that has absolutely no weakness out of the fact that they have shit for charisma. You know? But there is no fight you can like send to these that will make it feel balanced. You cannot send anything with a plate armor to them. Like, they will just roll over any challenge you send them. I don't know where Link is, but I guess it's going to be at the end. Add a Bard. Yeah, okay. Same thing with Bard. Bard, if you play them correctly, if you build them correctly, you can make a group of 4 Bard and just roll over most challenge you would ever meet. But I still feel, because of the armor restriction, I still feel like Bard are less OP than Cleric. Cleric are absolute monsters. Who?
Steal yourself.
Suit yourself.
It's time.
I don't know where I put my last mark, but it's fine. I heard it. Oops, we totally missed that. Good. And okay, for effectiveness, I'm just gonna like transfer to him because he's already on the battlefield where I wanted to go. I don't know how to play him at all. We're gonna learn as we go. Fly into the air using ZR. Ooh. Ooh, well, ouch. Oh man, he's not hitting hard. I'm basically scratching the enemy right here. Need to kill the fire moblin. We're gonna aim for the fire moblin. That's nice. He frees them to make arrow falls onto their face. Please? If you love me, let me go? Nope. Okay. Gonna put your priority in place. You're going to play it today. Day one, you do not care. You gotta put your priority into place. I know, but like, work a little on your homework while you still can. And you're gonna have the time to do so. Go back to Impa.
You
should try strike from eastern and western outposts. Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan. This game will be way much more effective if you learn how to play. Like, speedrunner of this game know how to play at least 2 characters very, very well. There is no doubt in my mind about this. So we're full. And we're taking over that territory. I don't know what Bird is doing. Since I started using it, it's kind of staying there. Boom.
Steal yourself. I am ready.
You're doing grinding hard. Grind hard, Ferris. You still have 2 weeks. While we blow some enemy down. Okay, there was nothing to capture. Let's go. Make her move. Fitz, do you still have some homework or any kind of class? Quick question, like, I just never asked, and I want to know. I want to know stuff that I should not know about maybe. Are you still suffering from like anything that is related to class? Here? Yeah, I will give you the mark so that it's gonna be easier to like trigger my thing. Here. I probably did not have to kill him. This guy is just like very optional. But he's also blue, which is like the 4th best color. That's an extra reason to kill him, right? There. Oh, there's another moblin right here. Okay, let's go to him and do that. I think he's gonna charge into its friend, which I love. Yes, he did. You can freeze enemy to just like bump into their friends super violently. I love that. The loot, Moblin Fangs, Moblin Horn. I'm probably missing a buttload. Not anymore. You already got your certification, just like the diploma and ceremony. I'm there for my last class as well, and I don't know how to say. On my side, it's probably not your case for this part. They can keep the diploma. I have the technically you have the grades. Like you could show to a future employer that you got what you need to do the job. And like you still just wait for the diploma so you can search already. And I just like last week finished my last homework ever. We did that Monday. I feel weird now. I feel like I'm not streaming. Sorry, I'm not playing video games just to like take off the stress of homework. I'm just playing for playing. It's weird. It feels good. Just different. Here. Got a group of small fries. Okay, I'm loaded. So later I'm going to be able to come back to it. And Rivali's just got... He can fly! Is that his racing animation? This is his running animation. I love his running animation. It's so great. And yes, you're talking about certification. So basically I understand that like you reach university. And there's that weird feeling when you come to the end that you're like, I'm at the end of the marathon. I can't wait for that shit to be done. And it finally comes. And you're confused. You're just irked, but not too much. Get frozen. That's it. I kind of love this, like, be quick and you're going to be able to scrap some of their special move kind of animation. That felt great. Oh, he feels good. I prefer Hempa still, but it's just because probably I know how to play her. He feels good. Not as OP. He feels like he's min-maxed in speed. You have so much free time you're enjoying before searching for. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Woo, first Enox. I love how they look. They're just insanely cool. Okay, I don't want to fight you as Rivali though. I would rather fight you as Impa. Let's join up with that. Oops. And just don't die while we're there, Rivali. Ow. I got what I deserved, like totally punished. I could have done a flurry rush, I just failed to do my thing right. Boom. Gather our symbol and do the big move on the big guy. Fry's got a little bit burned. If it's only the... Okay. I don't know if it's from une riseuse, which I don't know how to say. Right, a rice cooker. Or like, just like oven rice. But if it's from a riseuse, it's just the bottom part. It's not so bad. If it's from a cooking pot, that may be a lot of burning and not so good anymore. Like that's a total other history. Fudge. Symbol. Boom. I would like to get another flurry rush because I saw that his armor was about to go down. Woo! Let's go. Weak point. Just the smell will change. Okay. Okay, just... Yeah, you will have like a smoky feeling to it. It's still going to be edible. It's just not going to be as good because Smell is a good part of what makes a taste. Okay, let's charge up again. Oh, it's done. Wait. I didn't have Link for that quest. That basically means... Okay, now we have him. Oh! Oh, and we are forced to play with Link. Okay, let's regret the fact that I didn't farm shit. Here. Oh, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine. He got Blade Master. There gotta be a Bryce to be lining. Here. I would like to be able to get a good flurry rush. Boop. I changed weapon. This sword does not play like the other one. That's a great sword. I don't have my shield anymore. Ooh. That's different. Not in a bad way. It's just like the whole moveset kind of changed. Wow, what happened? What happened? Did I just... Okay. He's cooler than the other one. And it will be rice plus fried egg, so the rice was more important. Yeah. Yeah. One of the things I love to prepare with exactly those ingredients, but it's not to the taste of everyone, okay? We have, how do we say that? Free-range chicken egg, which probably have an impact in how I appreciate this thing. But a thing I love to do is to prepare rice, and once the rice is like very, very freshly made, you know, still steaming hot, I just take one of those free-range chicken egg, and I crack it straight on top of a bowl of rice, and it cooks in the rice. Like I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm saying. It cooks in the rice, and it just like keep all of the taste of the egg inside your rice. It is so good in the mouth. It's absurd. But like, you need to check your pot so that you make sure that you get your rice at the right time. And yeah, it's tasty. This is the kind of thing that like when you don't know what to prepare quickly, you just make some rice and you pop it. Aim. Do you really need to aim actually, or is it like more like extra job that they require from you? That move you cannot counter. Boom. Weak point smash. You did it with leftover rice and eating it just before. Yep, absolutely, that would clearly work. And like, it basically end up giving you something that tastes like omelette, but got the fluff of the rice you used. Which is a very, 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 I don't know what word to use to define that. I want to say taste some, but I'm pretty sure taste some sounds sad. It doesn't like reach the point of, I want to convey. Poor robot. Poor robot.
Destiny is at work then. The future is fickle. Yiga clan, time to go.
Link!
I'm not sure of what I was supposed to understand. You will sacrifice myself, Link. No, oh my god. I mean, no matter how solid you are as a mini guardian, okay? This thing should be pucked at the moment. There should be like a wham of the Shield of Link imprinted on its side. Also, weird hearing them talk. No, I totally agree. A lot of Zelda game, nobody got voices. And in this one, they voiced everyone. But I think it's a... not Dynasty Warrior kind of thing. Because like in Dynasty Warrior, you can literally have the game in the original language. You're gonna have like people being like, but you can also get them in English. So I think this is a Dynasty Warrior kind of thing where they're like, we need to voice characters, good guys and bad guys. And it's not a bad thing if we do not. Hey, thank you for the lurk. You're going to sleep or you're going to work. I think you're going to work when you're lurking here. Guys, if you don't know the Pokégirl player, you won't be too surprised, but lately she's running a lot of Tales of Symphonia. She runs a remastered version, and that is probably one of the games that I used to love when I was a kid without even understanding shit. Tales of Symphonia came into my life at the moment where I started understanding a little weeny tiny bit better English. So I went further into this game, but I never reached the second CD. Like I reached the end of the first CD when oh well, I won't spoil anything. I will shut my mouth there. I don't know where you are in the game at the moment, Poke, so I will not spoil. I will let you lurk and enjoy your time. I will, yeah, that's a good thing to do. Just shut my mouth.